over, right? It's just like deal or no deal philosophy, right? The banker's calling and he's going to like tell you what's up. Okay. So it's at 35,000 now. Let's say the Nuggets win tonight. Well, now they're in the finals. So maybe the cash out option goes to 40. The Nuggets are going to have these games at home. I would at least see if they won a game, maybe game one. Then I might let it ride game two a little bit because you can cash out. You don't have to make the decision right today. And if you don't cash out, you don't get it. They try to have you cash out so that, you can take some money and not take all of it, but also to protect you in case it does come falling short. But at some point, I think at some point, I think I would cash out just because if I, again, if I have and I've only put $100 down, so it's not like, what am I going to do? What's worse? What's worse? Cashing out at 35 and then being like, oh man, I could have had 80, or not winning any dollars and not having these dollars, Is it worse to have 35 instead of 80 or to have 0 instead of 35? I think it's worse to have 0. But that's an interesting bet. So again, we're not talking about hedging here. This is a let it ride or play scenario, but pretty good for that. I mean, Argentina was kind of like one of the darlings to maybe win it. Maybe not the number one favorite. They were my pick, by the way. No, mine was France. I forgot about that. The Chiefs, okay, whatever. Nuggets, though, that's a play because they've never been to an NBA Finals. And they've never actually beaten the Lakers in the playoffs. And so tonight could be really some history if the Nuggets are able to get it done. This has been a very interesting series, the Nuggets and the Lakers, because there's been 3 good games in the series. I've been entertained and compelled in 3 good games, and I think the Lakers have had a shot to win in each of the 3 games. But has it been a good series? Well, it's 3-0, so I can't say yes. Has there been 3 good games? Yes, there's been 3 good games, but I don't know that it's been a great series. Now, I'm looking at this again from a Bucks point of view. Our old coach, Darvin Ham, was our old assistant coach. Our old coach, Mike Budenholzer, who got fired after they lost to the Heat, which maybe the Bucks need to be like, Mike, we didn't say fire, we said rehire. Maybe they need to go back down that well. But Darvin Ham, I feel like Coach Budenholzer didn't make adjustments. I feel like that's kind of happening with Darvin Ham. And now they're down 3-0. I don't know what they do to try to figure things.
Live from the heart of Lincoln, America. Welcome to Ticket Weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome to Speed and Power on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Megan Walker, and tonight we have got a great show going on. Quick shout out to Layton's Pub, for the amazing food that they always provide for us. You guys are amazing, and we really appreciate you and everything you do. On the show tonight, we've got Harrison on the board, as well as one of my fellow teammates, Clayton Keys. Clayton, how are you doing?
Good, you? Thanks for having me.
I'm amazing, yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself and who you are.
So I'm originally from Houston, Texas. So I have a bunch of friends that came over from Houston here, but so I'm originally from Houston, and I came up here for track. So I fell in love with the sport back in middle school. I was playing other sports, and then through high school it carried me through. Now I'm here. So
that's awesome. What events do you do?
I'm a long jumper and a hurdler.
That's a weird combination. Like, how did you get into both of those?
So I guess back in middle school, my father ran track, right? So he did hurdles, and then I was always able to jump kind of decently well. So one of my coaches in middle school was like, "Hey, you're gonna try long jump." It's like, "All right." So he was like, "Just there's a white line out there. Just run, hit it, you'll be good." So that's what I did. And then he wanted, for whatever reason, to try pole vault because he goes, "It's the same thing." That obviously didn't work out. I don't like doing that at all. And then triple jump came along, and that didn't work out because I got bad knees apparently.
I feel like that's a problem a lot of people have.
But yeah, so then in high school, I kind of settled down with, the long jump and the hurdles. And those took me all the way through high school. It was a very weird combination because I was a decent speed hurdler, but I was more of a long hurdler. So I ran the 300 hurdles, and then the long jump was more of like a straight speed event. So it was very hard to kind of balance out, hey, how much strength do I need? How much speed do I need when I'm a train for those? So, I always get that. It's a weird combination kind of deal,
Yeah, that's awesome. So you're going to be a junior.
I'll be a senior.
You're going to be a senior? Holy crap.
Yeah, I'm old.
That's amazing. I thought you were you seem like a freshman. Like, that's how I view you.
That's not good.
It's
Yeah,
great.
that's a little disrespect.
No,
right there.
I love Clayton to death, but I just always feel like you're so young and you're so youthful. That's a compliment right there.
That's a good spin.
Yeah,
let's spun that.
exactly.
There we
I
go.
say
There
it to
we
myself.
go.
But yeah, so we just had Big Tens this following weekend, not this
Yep.
weekend, which it feels like it was a long time ago, but it was
It
like
does.
last week. But we had a great time. Clayton and I took some couples pictures.
Okay.
Oh,
which
yeah.
We went on a little quote date. But yeah, it was fun. How do you think Big Tens went?
Big Tens from, I guess I'll start with a non-athletic perspective.
Mhm.
It was always, Big Tens is always one of the biggest meets that you can go to, and it's always nice to kind of go out and see other places. We've already been to Indiana once before my freshman year, so I kind of knew what it'd be like, but it's always fun because Big Tens is one of those meets. It's a championship meet, and you're like, well, I'm just going to try and go out there and perform at my best, but you have to take it all in. And so, like you said, it was always fun to just go out. We were messing around, we took pictures. We went to, where did we go? Nick's.
You're gonna go to class.
We were going to go to class.
So sad that didn't happen.
That would have been funny, but unfortunately, I heard that they graduated already.
I know, I did too. So we were planning on attending class because Clayton had at prior meets, they just go to class, you sit in and watch the lectures, and he thinks this is amazing. But we were planning on doing that. We showed up to campus, we're walking around and nobody's there because it was dead week or something, or they graduated. Yeah. So that was just a horrible time for us.
You guys didn't like that?
No.
And then we got some free food, as DP's pointing out for us as well. That's for you guys to take home.
It's
And then,
horrible.
I know you guys are gonna be full. Shout out! You got Layton's
Oh.
Pub cookies every time you come here. You got a lot of
Exactly.
travesties. But no, didn't you like that more, having an empty building? That was honestly during Dead Week. I usually kind of like that. Just everything's empty, open. You got everything to yourself for the most part.
It was nice, but we wanted to attend class. That was on my bucket list. That was on his bucket list.
Oh, you weren't just going to study. You guys actually want to go to class.
Yeah, sitting on a lecture.
It's different. So my sophomore year was the year that we went to Florida Relays,
Mhm.
and they had it's right at the beginning of the season. So we ended up going to a chemistry class. My buddy, we were all just kind of walking around, and we were like, hey, let's go to a class. It's not going to class to me personally isn't that fun, but on another campus, oh yeah, that's what you want to do. So we walk in, and we're sitting in the back. My buddy decides he wants to ask a question. Don't know why. He doesn't know anything about chemistry. I'm the chemist. So he's like, oh, then puts his hand back down after he gets called on. We're in Nebraska gear, so we have to leave.
Yeah, you guys are probably sticking out.
Now
like a
we're
sore
sticking out, yeah.
thumb.
But I wanted to do it again, and so she said she wanted to go, but like they said, they graduated, and the only people left were, I guess, seniors that were there to party. So
Yeah, it was definitely a fun experience. So I'd go back.
definitely,
Yeah, definitely.
That would be pretty nice going around for some reason I was just completely forgetting it's a different university. So you're
Mhm.
just walking up to a random
Yeah.
class.
Yeah.
What was the school that you guys did that at?
Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Hoosiers. Hoosiers?
Yeah,
What
that
is
for
it?
Big Ten.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hoosiers. Go
Hoosiers? What a weird name.
Hoosiers.
But yeah, it was a good experience. And our boys won the championship, which
Yeah.
surprised me so much. We went into this, we were like, oh, girls are going to win. Like, we're tied for 1st.
Mhm.
Day 1 happens, we're still tied for 1st. Day 2 happens, still tied for 1st. Day 3, boys just go out of the wind and just win it, which is amazing. Like, I'm super happy for you guys. But like,
Did you guys play 6 girls?
third?
Third.
Third,
Okay.
yes. Very happy with that as well.
I was gonna say, I mean, all around, that's gotta
Mhm.
put a smile on the track team.
Exactly.
I mean, guys get first, girls get third. Sitting pretty good right there.
I know. Yeah, you're super happy with it. How did it feel when you guys won?
So I'd never been like, even in high school, I'd never been part of a team that, like, we always won district, region, like, but those are smaller meets,
Mhm.
It was just an experience it was a grateful experience to have, just because, going out there and seeing everybody compete at their hardest and then seeing it pay off was one of the best things that, as for me, at least as an athlete, I could experience. And, I was very proud of my teammates and very proud of, everything that we had accomplished that year, because, we had our ups and downs. People got hurt, people got injured, and, coming back and going, okay, look, we worked hard, and knowing that we weren't supposed to win, and then coming out there and winning, like I said, was just one of the best experiences for me as an athlete and as a person, that I could have.
So what was it about that third day? The guys was it just the events you guys had lined up, or what was that? You got that sudden takeover where you guys just shot up on the numbers.
So we actually, the day 1 we went in and we were 4th
Mhm.
at the end of day 1. Day 2, my roommate is like a statistics guy, and he he was doing the numbers and was looking at it and was like, we're at 84 points, and in the past 12 years it's taken no more than 148 points, I guess.
Oh, so he's breaking it down. He's
He's
doing the
breaking it
numbers.
down, yeah. And so I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, dude, like, we're really high right now. And so day 2, we're all kind of like, okay, this is like, this could happen,
Mhm.
And then day 3, everybody showed up. Not even just the people that need to show up, the people that were, hey, you're supposed to score points. There were people that, typically, I wouldn't say quote unquote not supposed to score points, but everybody showed up and competed the best that they could and gave everything that they had. And that really sent all of our numbers through the roof, because not only did we take away points from other teams, but we also used them to our advantage to score. It wasn't like we just took people out of the finals.
Mhm.
We actually put people in the finals and then scored all those numbers or all those points. And, and at the end of the day, we came out on top. So
Yeah, and you guys finished with 151. You put a gap. Second was
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Right.
And they were at 122. And then everyone else was pretty close to their Iowa 120. And then you got another drop off. So about 1 through 3 was pretty tight outside Nebraska. And then for the girls, looks like Michigan, you guys, top 3 were all pretty close. Michigan 139, Ohio State 123, Nebraska 112. And then again, that 4th place, just a huge drop off. But again, you like to see Nebraska both being in that top 3. Can you guys remember when the last time that was for Big Tens, that the guys won it and the girls got top 3?
The guys won it back in 2018.
2018. Okay.
I feel like for girls, it's been a while since we've been ranked that high, from what I
Mhm.
remember being said. But yeah, that was very well said. Like, just saying how everyone needs to show up, especially at like meets like this, because I know like Big Tens can be very emotional for some people, because it'll be like their last time competing, or just like the environment can sometimes be hard. Because it was my first time, and I cried, I think, both days I competed. But yeah, it was just like, it's an experience, and you need to be mentally tough, and you need to be a good teammate and just go out there and do your best. So it was a good time.
Yeah.
What's the traffic look like out there at Big Tens? Is it like, what's the crowd? Do a lot of people show up for that one since you got all the schools?
I feel like it wasn't like huge.
I would agree with that. Yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't big, but it wasn't like one of your smaller meets where nobody showed up.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
mean, people cared, especially as like you said earlier, with everybody kind of being seniors, or that last time being, able to compete at the Big Ten level, or being, somebody who's coming in your first time. Those are like experiences that I feel parents want to kind of see and
Mhm.
experience with their kids. So, I feel like that's a lot of people that show up.
Yeah,
but
it was a lot of parents. Did your parents come out?
no,
My parents came and supported Clayton.
no, they were there for her.
My friend came and supported you.
Right, that guy.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Take the sport when you can.
Ew, is it your boyfriend?
Oh my gosh, there was this. No, I don't even want to talk about it right now.
Maybe we can put it to break
Oh,
unless you
yeah,
want to dive
totally put it
into
to
it.
break.
Okay, we'll throw it to break here on 93.7 The Ticket. This is Speed and Power here with special guest Clayton Keys and Megan Walker, the host as always. We'll be back right after this break.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mix Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical, and retirement benefits, paid time off, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50,000 to $60,000 your first year driving. From Nebco's beginnings in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
At Doane University, you can play a sport you love and also receive a world-class education. You'll learn leadership skills on and off the court that will set you up for success long after graduation. Doane isn't a place where you get lost. It's a place to get found, and it's a place where your future is uniquely yours. Learn more about the endless possibilities at Doane University today at doane.edu.
March is a month of good luck. From epic runs in state basketball to watching Cinderella spring the upset in college basketball. And of course, St. Patrick's Day. Luck is on your side at Mullen Motors too, because their lot is full of great vehicles to take home. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride, as summer road trips are just around the corner. Your luck starts this month at Mullen Motors.
No tag-on, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
This is Jay Foreman. When I played football for Nebraska and in the NFL, I wore protective gear to safeguard my health. Today, I'm not only protecting my health, but everyone in our community by staying up to date with the bivalent COVID vaccine. Update your protection with the bivalent COVID vaccine while it's still free. Find out more at healthylincoln.org. That's healthylincoln.org.
Guys, when I first started with Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping, I weighed in at over 300 pounds. Now, less than a year later, I'm under 200 pounds for the first time since high school. I'm stronger, I'm healthier, and it all began with the Farrell's 10-Week Challenge. 10 weeks of kickboxing, strength training, and guided nutrition coaching to help you reach your fitness goals. Their next 10-week challenge begins on April 8th. If you're wanting to change your life like I have, head to theticketfm.com and click on Enroll Now on the homepage. Plus, get a promo code for a discount just for ticket listeners. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping.
March is full of high school state basketball action, the NCAA tournament, baseball season starting up, all great things that also cause a lot of stress. Instead of letting your nerves get the best of you and cause uncomfortable tightness, get ahead of all of it with a massage from The Body Shop. The Body Shop in Lincoln is your place for all types of massages: deep tissue, hydrating, sports, Swedish, hot stone, aroma, and more. And don't forget about their couples massages. Book your appointment today at thebodyshoplincoln.com. The Body Shop at 48th and A. Spring is here. It's time to get back outside and into proper shoes this year. Brown Shoe Fit is the place to buy this spring with their sale on athletic shoes. Get $10 off any athletic shoes $105 and under, and get $15 off any shoe over $105. Choose from respected brands like Hoka, Brooks, New Balance, On, and 361 Running. And don't forget the trendy Hey Dudes. A new shipment just arrived for the season. Start your spring off right at Brown Shoe Fit, just south of 66 and Q in Lincoln. Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln by offering a number of services. From group homes for special needs adults to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the intellectual and developmental disability services your loved one needs to live a fulfilling life. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a more rewarding career, learn more about available positions. Learn more about services for your loved ones or employment today at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices. Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mix Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical, and retirement benefits, paid time off, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50,000 to $60,000 your first year driving. From Nebco's beginnings in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
At Doane University, you can play a sport you love and also receive a world-class education. You'll learn leadership skills on and off the court that will set you up for success long after graduation. Doan isn't a place where you get lost. It's a place to get found, and it's a place where your future is uniquely yours. Learn more about the endless possibilities at Doan University today at doan.edu.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Speed and Power on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Megan Walker, and we've got Harrison and Clayton Keys on the show with us tonight. We had a fun break, I'm going to be honest. I learned some things, we had some laughs, and yeah, we just had a good little time. So let's get into, since Clayton, I know you are going to be here over the summer, and I am as well. So let's talk about, what do you do over the summer? Because I need some ideas, because I've been bored these last 2 days.
You're asking the wrong guy. I don't know. So I've been the same way. I kind of been sitting in bed watching movies.
Oh my gosh.
That's about it.
That's so productive.
I don't know what there is to do in Lincoln. I'm not from here. I don't know what there is. I know there's axe throwing. There's Top Golf, but that's in Omaha.
That's crazy. Well, I feel like because we're not training for like these 2 weeks because like we're off, whatever, before we get back into training. So I just feel like without working out, like you just feel so unproductive, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Do they give you like a regimen to follow over the summer, like stay in shape, or no? You guys just all on your own?
Well, we have to train with like our coaches,
Okay.
and well, at least if we're staying here. But then we have to like go lift and all that jazz.
Yeah.
So I think we'll start lifting next week, and then I think we'll start running maybe in 2 weeks. At least I will.
For me, it's more of lifting probably starting next week, and I'll also probably do some running next week, just some lighter stuff, like couple miles, not too fast, so I'm like on the floor dying, but not slow enough where I'm like, that did absolutely nothing for me.
Mhm,
So
exactly. It's just weird because like when we were in season, we had like no free time, and now I have so much free time, I don't know what to do with it. I like need to be busy again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
well, we had like school, and then you
Mhm.
had the season, and
Mhm.
you had like a plan on what you were going to do that day. You knew.
Mhm.
Now it's okay, like I have nothing. What
Maybe
am
go
I
to
going
the
to do?
grocery store. That's the most exciting part of my day. Is getting groceries.
Great, because I'm going to need one of those, because I can't be playing golf every day, which
I'll go golfing with you. That sounds good. We could walk.
yeah, we
Yeah.
could do that.
Yeah, that sounds like
Yeah.
a good idea. Harrison, do you got any ideas for summer ideas?
Summer ideas.
Mhm.
I think
Cheap.
I
We're
got
trying to
a
save money.
longboard. That's cheap investment.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, it depends on the hill. It's only dangerous if you want it to be. Like if you're going on a plateau,
Mhm.
you're going as fast as you want to. Fishing. I don't know if you guys are into fishing.
Oh,
You can do
I
something
like
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fortunately, there isn't like a ton of places you can really go. A lot of people go to Branched Oak. That's a pretty popular one. Bike riding. It's really like you gotta buy just outdoor equipment to go do something with. Like you said, there's plenty of things to do downtown if you're into that scene, but you're not gonna, if you want to, go broke, that's the easy way to do it too. If you go down there every single night. I fishing, longboarding. I got 2 dogs as well, so that honestly takes a ton of my time having 2 dogs. You guys got dogs?
No, we should go. Do you want to go co-parent a dog or something?
Huh? Co-parent a dog.
Co-parent a dog. That would use up majority of our time.
It would.
It would.
It would require us to fully take care of one other person.
That was a great idea. Thank you for giving that to us, Harrison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will
Yeah.
say I had a horror story this morning. So
Oh, boy.
this might not make you want to get a dog. So took the dog out at like 10 p.m. last night, did its business. So I was like, good for the night. I went to bed, wake up this morning. It's around like 9 a.m. And then my girlfriend's like, Dakota, she pooped inside. And I was like, oh, that's gross. And then I'm just like kind of still in bed because she's cleaning it up. And then I noticed it's on the sheets that I'm sleeping on the
Oh.
pillowcases. I'm like, I wake up, my eyes open. I'm 3 inches away from just a skid mark on the. So gross.
No.
So maybe consider that when you're getting a dog. It's not all flowers. You're gonna have some awful horror stories.
Poor
Especially,
you.
it's got an Aussie. You know how Aussies are just super furry.
Yeah.
Got all
Oh.
stuck back in there, and then it was just awful start to the morning.
So
Just
sorry
awful
for you.
start to the morning.
I
So
get it.
just consider that before you get a dog. It's not always fun.
Okay, so how's your day going besides that this morning?
It was great. Otherwise, I did take her for a walk after, and that cooled me off. I wasn't mad at my dog anymore. I was like, I forgive you. This walk's
Oh my
fine. Get
goodness.
out of the house. But no, I mean that's that's what's my day, and then throw up 2K every now and then. That's it's
There
got a
you
pretty
go.
easy resume for me. What I do when I'm bored.
So you guys, when you have something really bad happen in your morning, does that ruin the rest of your day, or how do you go at that with your attitude?
Coffee.
Coffee. Okay.
I guess for me it's I don't drink coffee, so
Tea.
I don't drink. Oh, hot tea.
Yeah, there you go.
That's good. But I'm too lazy to put a kettle on. You know. I guess it doesn't ruin my day, but as a person, I feel like I'm always just kind of happy. I mean, unless something really makes me mad, but it doesn't ruin my day, and so I've never really had anything that I've had to do.
How do you handle it, Megan?
I feel like I try to come at it with like a positive mindset. Like, things are going to happen. Just take it and grow from it. If my dog does something like what happened to you, I'd probably be pretty mad, but I would try and find the positiveness out of it, if there is any.
There was just clean up, but then you find the positive.
Yeah, there might be zero, but you got to think of the positives of it. Yeah. What a crazy story. I was not expecting that.
It's the grossest thing I think I've experienced in a long time. Like just waking up to that. Yeah. Just right 3 inches away. I'm glad I woke up. I wasn't on me, luckily, but I was worried.
That would have been a funnier story.
Yeah. What's your guys' worst morning? You got a worst morning scenario?
A worst morning.
Where you wake up and you're on your way to school, maybe even high school, you get a fender bender.
Oh.
I was on my work last summer so I work at this ninja gym.
Okay.
And basically we teach kids how to do like American Ninja Warrior stuff, right? And so I was on my way to work, and I'm like driving next to this car dealership. They had just put up a new sign, so I'm looking at the sign. This car, there's construction in front of me, so I'm like, okay. I'm driving, and this car, like 3 cars in front of me, cuts the car off. So he slams on his brakes, another guy slams on his brakes. I'm not paying attention. I find out last second. I slam on my brakes. I slam into the back of this car. I'm like, oh my geez, my car's ruined. It's not like bad, but I'm like,
it's going to the body shop for sure.
Yeah, it went to the body, and I'm like, I cannot believe this. And I get to work. I call my dad. I'm like, hey, I got in a car accident. He's like, calm down. Like, he thinks it's not my fault. I tell him it's my fault. From that point on, I was like scared to go home. Mom's calling me at work. Mom, I'm at work. She goes, I know, but we need to talk about this. I can't right now. I'm sorry. So that was my worst morning nightmare.
Worst morning nightmare.
Yeah, they're usually not upset until you're like, no, that was my fault. Like I backed into him, and then
Right.
Luckily I haven't had too many situations. I had someone driving to the back of my Jeep when I was in a movie once, which was not cool. But I think I've told that story before. But Megan, what about you?
Okay, recently, I remember I'd come back from a trip. I'd come back really late, and that next morning I woke up. I'm like washing my face, brushing my teeth, and I was like spitting out like my mouthwash, and I was like, my face was in the sink, and I was like, this smells really bad. And then my roommate came out and was like, hey, like I need to finish cleaning the sink. I was like, what happened to the sink? And she was like, this guy threw up in it last night. And I hate puke, and I think that was like the worst morning I think I've had in a minute. That's really gross, but yeah, that just like ruined my day. I hate puke, and like the smell of it just like killed me.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It's not, yeah.
Especially if you're trying to wash your face, like you're washing your face, spitting out it.
Yeah, it's just like, it's just like the fact, the person I knew who had thrown up in the sink, it just grossed me out even more. Like there's certain people you don't want to see throw up. That's just a me thing.
I think I'm everyone. I'm out on everyone doing that, but
yeah, true. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, that was weird.
Well, since you guys were talking that you're bored, you've been watching a lot of TV lately. You seen any good movies lately? So I actually just watched the Super Mario's movie in theaters. Wasn't bad. I was pleasantly surprised. It was a good movie.
I've heard it was really bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard from it was overrated or whatever.
I would say overrated, but it still was a decent movie. I mean, you sign up for Super Mario movie. I don't know what you're expecting. It was exactly what I thought it was going to be for the most part, but it wasn't bad.
That's good.
That's what I saw it, and then I was the guy that actually went home and was like, I'm getting back on the game. I went and played like Peach's Castle like 6 different times, 6 different ways.
That's crazy. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't watched a lot of movies recently, except like when we've been on planes. I watched like Crazy Rich Asians, but I'm not a huge TV watcher or like movie watcher.
So then, what do you do when you're at home? Are you one of those people that turns on the TV and then just goes on TikTok?
Okay, well, I can't figure out how to turn my TV on, but usually TikTok or like journaling, like writing down stuff, or like TikTok.
You know,
I'll
there's
have
this
TikTok.
button on the remote.
No.
that
The thing
says
is, I don't have a TV
power.
remote. I don't have a TV remote, so I have to like figure out how to turn it on and figure out how to do my Roku and all this stuff, and I just can't figure it out. It's a life dilemma. So if anyone knows how to turn on a TV and set up a Roku, I would love some advice.
Like you can't find the buttons on it or what?
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
it's a mixture of like turning it on, moving like everything, and then plugging stuff in. It's just not my forte.
The Roku, you plug it into the TV
Yeah, but
with
there's
the
like
HDMI cord that
three
it came
cords.
with.
There's 3 cords.
Do you know what the HDMI looks like?
Yes, but they all look the same. And then there's a box, and then there's it's a lot.
There's the power cord that goes to
There's
the box.
and then there's one for the wall, and then there's another one for the TV.
Yeah.
You got it. You know where they go. So this is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
No, but they don't like work. Like nothing's working. Like there's no light turning on anywhere.
Is
There's-
your outlet out?
No,
She's
yeah, it
she's
works.
the type of
Rico,
per-
our producer, one of our other producers, Rico, is just shaking his head in the other room. He can't believe what he's hearing.
You know, this isn't about me. This is about Clayton. When is your
Hold
birthday?
on, let's bring Rico in on this. He's got some comments to make. Oh, I got 5.
You put on the wrong mic.
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
It's a Division 1 athlete for you folks.
I can only be good at so many things, guys.
It's fine. It's fine. Just pretty sure my 4-year-old knows how to work a TV better
How
than
did
me.
it-
Thank you.
Have him come
Maybe my
over and
2-year-old.
fix my TV then.
My 2-year-old, he just walks around. He knows what all the buttons on the remote do.
I don't got a remote.
It's with your phone, right?
No, it's not.
Do you have a Roku?
I just got the Roku remote, but it's not connected to the TV.
You see, there's
So
this
your
app-
TV didn't come with a remote.
No, so I got the TV and then I just bought a Roku thing 2
Mhm.
days ago,
Mhm.
and I've been trying to connect it.
You just got to plug the Roku
Yep, but it
into
doesn't
the
work.
TV.
It doesn't
right?
work.
No, you just plug the Roku into the
Okay.
TV. If it doesn't have a remote, you just have to manually turn the TV on. And once you do that, then you just use your phone, download the Roku app, gives you a little remote. As long as it's on the same Wi-Fi, you're golden.
But how do I connect the TV to the Wi-Fi?
The TV doesn't need to be connected to the Wi-Fi. The Roku does.
But how do I? Okay. I feel so stupid right now. I feel so stupid.
Get
And with the
app.
the Roku should have came with a remote, so then you can connect to the Wi-Fi. Then you don't need the remote because then you can use your phone.
Okay, but then how do I So when the TV's on, you have to click input. How do I move to input because there's no remote?
So you have to go from regular TV to there should be a button where you turn the power on. There should be an input button. You're just gonna have to click that until you get to HDMI, whatever.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. You're smart. I believe in you.
You go to the University of Nebraska.
Wise words from Rico there. You got it. You're smart. You can
Okay,
do
this isn't my forte. If you want me to write a paper, I can write a paper, but not TV.
Yeah, but this is
figuring out.
kind of like, if you said it's not your forte, it's like writing's not my forte, you know? It's
Writing's
pretty-
my forte. No, I can do anything else, but okay, hypothetical. I had to pick up a bed and move it into a house. That was not my forte.
Is that what you were
Yeah,
telling me about the other day?
I asked Clayton to help me move a bed because I didn't want to ask
Sorry.
someone else. No, but there are certain things that I'm not gifted at, and figuring out, building stuff, putting stuff together is not my thing.
Okay. I think it's a simple process. You know, I think you just go step by step.
There's
Figure
no
out how to get
instructions.
your TV didn't come with an
Okay,
instruction
I
guide
don't
on how
like
to
to
turn it on.
read instructions.
Okay,
I'm
so
not that person.
This seems like an effort thing.
She
is where
wants
we're
a
getting-
picture book, you know, the what is it called? The IKEA or Kia furniture where
Yep.
it just comes with picture, no words, just the number 1 in a picture of all these things and says, all right, put these together.
I don't even know if I want that, honestly. I'm more independent. I can figure this out on my own. That's me.
Right.
Moving, I had to move from my dorm to a house. Everyone had their parents come down to help them move. I was like, no, I got this. I can do this on my own. And I did it.
How long did it take you? All day?
4 days.
Oh, 4 days. Okay.
4 days. But I got it done.
That by yourself. I mean, give or take. What
Yeah.
was the last day? Just heavy furniture you can get upstairs?
Just like a TV, yeah.
Okay.
In a bed.
And that's the TV that doesn't work?
Yeah.
Is it a Roku TV?
No.
What's the brand?
LG?
LG.
Yeah.
Okay, you can. I'm just making me laugh. It's definitely something you can figure out. We'll get it figured out by tonight. We'll have a list of instructions. You can go home and figure out the TV and get that turned on at least. With that being said, we'll put a pin on it here. Go to break. This is Speed and Power with special guest Clayton Keys. Host as always Megan Walker. I'm Harrison pushing the 1s and 2s. We'll be back right after this break.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mix Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical, and retirement benefits, paid time off, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50,000 to $60,000 your first year driving. From Nebco's beginnings in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
At Doane University, you can play a sport you love and also receive a world-class education. You'll learn leadership skills on and off the court that will set you up for success long after graduation. Doane isn't a place where you get lost. It's a place to get found, and it's a place where your future is uniquely yours. Learn more about the endless possibilities at Doane University today at doane.edu.
March is a month of good luck. From epic runs in state basketball to watching Cinderella spring the upset in college basketball. And of course, St. Patrick's Day. Luck is on your side at Mullen Motors too, because their lot is full of great vehicles to take home. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride, as summer road trips are just around the corner. Your luck starts this month at Mullen Motors.
No tagline, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
This is Jay Foreman. When I played football for Nebraska and in the NFL, I wore protective gear to safeguard my health. Today, I'm not only protecting my health, but everyone in our community by staying up to date with the bivalent COVID vaccine. Update your protection with the bivalent COVID vaccine while it's still free. Find out more at healthylincoln.org. That's healthylincoln.org.
Guys, when I first started with Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping, I weighed in at over 300 pounds. Now, less than a year later, I'm under 200 pounds for the first time since high school. I'm stronger, I'm healthier, and it all began with the Farrell's 10-Week Challenge. 10 weeks of kickboxing, strength training, and guided nutrition coaching to help you reach your fitness goals. Their next 10-week challenge begins on April 8th. If you're wanting to change your life like I have, head to theticketfm.com and click on Enroll Now on the homepage. Plus, get a promo code for a discount just for ticket listeners. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping.
March is full of high school state basketball action, the NCAA tournament, baseball season starting up, all great things that also cause a lot of stress. Instead of letting your nerves get the best of you and cause uncomfortable tightness, get ahead of all of it with a massage from The Body Shop. The Body Shop in Lincoln is your place for all types of massages, deep tissue, hydrating, sports, Swedish, hot stone, aroma, and more. And don't forget about their couples massages. Book your appointment today at thebodyshoplincoln.com. The Body Shop at 48th and A. Spring is here. It's time to get back outside and into proper shoes this year. Brown Shoe Fit is the place to buy this spring with their sale on athletic shoes. Get $10 off any athletic shoes $105 and under, and get $15 off any shoe over $105. Choose from respected brands like Hoka, Brooks, New Balance, On, and 361 Running. And don't forget the trendy Hey Dudes. A new shipment just arrived for the season. Start your spring off right at Brown Shoe Fit, just south of 66 and Q in Lincoln. Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln by offering a number of services. From group homes for special needs adults to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the intellectual and developmental disability services your loved one needs to live a fulfilling life. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a more rewarding career, learn more about available positions. Learn more about services for your loved ones or employment today at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices. Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mix Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical, and retirement benefits, paid time off, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50,000 to $60,000 your first year driving. From Nebco's beginnings in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Speed and Power on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Megan Walker. I've got Harrison with me as well as Clayton Keys. And shout out to Layton's Pub again for the amazing food. You guys always give us the best, and we really appreciate it. Clayton, are you ready for my question?
Can I say something real quick?
Go for it.
Whatever's playing in the headphones, like before when we come, like that's the coolest thing to me.
This is gonna make you laugh. You know what that is?
What?
Uncopyrighted music.
Nice.
Dude, it's kind of funny. So you probably noticed too. The music's different. Shout out to Rico. He's doing a lot of the work behind that because copyright reasons, since we're on Allo as well, just to make everything safer for us. But no, it's all just like generic music, and a lot of people really like it, which is just funny because it's just like the free music that no one's putting rights to. They're just trying to get their stuff out.
It's
That's cool. It
good.
is
Yeah,
good.
I
like
thought
it.
so too. So yeah, shout out to Rico on the new beats.
Rico's amazing. Way to go, Rico.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, ready? Question. Do you think being a D1 athlete, you would want to be in a relationship with another D1 athlete, or would you want to date a NARP? It's a random question, but it crossed my mind.
I guess I don't have anything against
NARPs?
the fact that we're calling them NARPs right now. But okay. So, well, okay, like I don't know, some people don't like it.
Yeah,
As
some
I've
people
heard,
I can imagine some people take offense, but
some of them don't know. Which is
yeah, I didn't know what it was.
Are
For a
you
long
offended by
time.
it?
No, I didn't care.
Okay.
no, so I'm not against dating a NARP. I'm also not against dating a D1 athlete. Now, what I am against, I guess, is like if you're not trying at something, if that makes sense. Like if you're not like taking care of yourself, if you're on the couch eating potato chips and just kind of being there, then I have an issue. But yeah, no, I'm not basing who I date off of whether or not they play sports at the D1 level, D3 level, or if they don't play sports at all in college, So
That's amazing. I think I have a girl for you, honestly. I've got her locked in my brain. I know she'd be perfect for you.
Oh.
This could be another time episode.
You
though.
really are trying to change this into a dating show or something.
Tonight on Dating with Megan, like we've got Clayton Keys, we've got this chick. I think that'd be funny. See if it's a match at the end of the night. Yeah.
We were talking about this at break. Just imagine same guy sitting here whole time. Hey, so how was your date last week? Oh, well, listen, I don't know how it went. And then, well, we got another one for you.
Yeah. No, we could just do it like every 5-minute segments. Like a girl has 5 minutes with this guy, and if like you like her, you get like, I don't know, you move on to the next round. It'll be like The Bachelor.
It's like a speed dating
Yeah,
almost.
exactly. We're gonna do that for one show. I don't know if DP is gonna be okay with it, but we're gonna see how it goes.
Yeah, fly that one through DP and Rebecca first. But it just that'd be a lot. That'd be interesting. I don't even know how that'd work. We just have like a line outside the studio.
Yeah, exactly. Or
All
we could
for
do
Clayton
it.
Keys.
Oh, Clayton could have like a mask on, so like it's not based on like looks, it's just based on like personality.
Oh, okay.
You got 3 minutes to
There's-
talk. Just keep rolling them through.
There's a podcast that does that. I don't know
Really?
what it is, but they blindfold these two people together and then they talk for like 5 minutes. And then they're like, oh, okay, would you date me? And then they give an answer. And then they take the blindfolds off and give another answer.
That's so bad.
I would never join that show.
Okay, what if we just had athletes, like single athletes, and they didn't know who each other was? Like, like D1 athletes at UNL.
Yeah, that could work.
Like, just grab them. They don't tell each other their names.
That
It's just
could
like
work.
speed dating, and they don't know about it.
I'd just make sure all contestants that sign up have their pride in check. Because that just takes one. If you take like I can't imagine that. That's gotta be brutal. What show is this? You know the name of it?
No, I saw it on TikTok one day. I was just scrolling through TikTok and I guess my TikTok's kind of messed up in a little bit like of ways because I don't know. I just get like random stuff like memes.
Mhm.
And this guy had made a meme of like I said, this podcast where they blindfold these people. And so unfortunately, like it was like this skinny guy and this, bigger girl. Sorry, but they were talking. They connected on like different levels,
Mhm.
obviously, because he was like, "Hey, I could see myself dating you," and she was like, "I could see myself dating you too." And then they took off these blindfolds and they were like, "All right, now that you've seen each other, would you date the other person?" He goes, "No." And I was like,
Ouch.
and so it
Dang.
just kept going and they kept replaying him saying no. And I mean, like I said, it made me laugh, but unfortunately for her, she was not laughing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, can you imagine? You go through that whole thing. They say yes to the personality, and then they say no once they see your face. Like, you're like, well, that sucks. I'm kind of stuck, but that's the one thing I can't really change.
Yeah, I can't change it.
Like, how do you bounce back from that?
Why is everyone looking at me? I don't know.
Because this is your idea. This
This
is
is
what you're
my idea.
proposing for the station.
Okay, well, they are gonna figure that out on their own. If people are meant to be together, they're not meant to be together. Like that's what I'm gonna tell them. Like you might have just gotten your feelings hurt, but
Glass half full.
put a smile on your face and walk out.
That's how I think. I honestly believe. I'm so sorry, but I honestly believe if like we connect on certain levels, and then I say, hey, you want to go on a date? You say no. The worst answer you can give me is no, right? But I honestly
There's probably
believe
worse answers.
no. The worst answer is like you really telling somebody no. I don't want to go on a date.
If
with you.
someone said no, I feel like a worser answer would be like never or like something like heck no. Like that's different than just no.
Well, like they're
Okay.
almost insulted you asked.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be a little bit of
Well,
a slap to
little
the face.
Okay.
You know, so there's
Well,
worse.
There's worse. Okay, but to me, like, no, if you say no or heck no or whatever, I'm gonna take it as no anyways, regardless. So the worst answer you can give me, like I said, is no for me, and I'm gonna take it one of two ways. And 99% of the time, I'm gonna take it as, okay, well, I was gonna give you my absolute best. That's on you, and move on with my life. So
Aren't you a flowers guy? You get a girl flowers. No, we talked about this. You get a girl flowers if you're really interested in her or not.
that's true.
That's true.
If I show up with flowers,
If we went on a date, what flowers would I get? Would I get any?
you like what kind of flowers?
What kind of flowers? Okay, what kind of flowers?
Okay.
Or am I getting any?
If we you're saying we met and then we're going on a date. You would get flowers and you would get roses.
Oh, look at that.
I usually just sniff out what Trader Joe's has going on.
That's smart.
But
That's
once
smart.
you date a girl for 3+ years, flowers are flowers. You still get roses every now and then, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
for the most part.
There you go. Oh my gosh, that's funny. All right, Clayton Keys, got a billboard. What are you putting on it?
A
A
billboard.
billboard.
I feel like the correct answer for what people know about me, probably some rinky-dink looking cowboy, and the words "y'all" got to be somewhere in there. Other than that, I don't know what I'm really putting on it.
It's a confusing
Um,
billboard.
It is
Strong foundation, y'all, and a rinky-dink cowboy. That's what you
Yeah.
bring it to the
It's
board.
a unique one, I've heard. Yeah.
I don't know exactly what I'm putting on it. Like
Are you the cowboy, or is like someone else the cowboy? Like, what's going on here?
It's a good
I
question.
I would feel weird putting myself on a billboard. I feel like if I got a cutout, and you the Chick-fil-A, the old Chick-fil-A like billboards where they got the cutout of the cow.
Oh yeah.
If I slapped one of those on a billboard of me, I would feel weird. I'm not gonna lie, because I'd be like, I drive by it every day and be like, man, I really put myself up on a billboard. Like that's gotta be the most narcissistic thing you could do.
You got to look at it like, oh my gosh, I'm on a billboard. Like, don't look at it as negative, like positively wise.
What am I trying to sell?
No, it's just like you've been given this billboard, like just you, and you got to put something on it. You know?
Whatever you want.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
put a I'm gonna put a motivational quote, probably like something that
May the fourth be with you or something. You're a Star Wars guy. I know it has to be something like Star Wars.
no, why would it have to be someone Star Wars?
Because all your TikToks are lightsaber stuff.
No, that's not true. Okay, so I have a TikTok, right? And I post random stuff. I have no audience because I can't connect to one audience because I just post literally everything. So I have a TikTok about like people driving slow, and then if you scroll further in my TikTok, you got me and my other roommate Joe making TikToks about random stuff. And then my most recent two have been I bought these lightsabers.
Okay.
They're like movie replicas, right? And I was like very happy with these.
Like they
So-
glow up and everything?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's
like
sweet.
the hilt's heavy and everything, and so I'm like, bro. So we go out, and I have some friends that are into Star Wars also. So we choreographed a whole like duel, and so I posted 2 TikToks on. Actually, it's three TikToks on just using the lightsaber, and that's what she saw on my. So she assumes that everything I post is Star Wars.
Everyone
related.
go check out Clayton's TikTok. I don't know what it is. It's probably Keys something.
Shout it out real quick before we get out of here.
Keys_879.
Thank you guys so much for listening tonight. Make sure to tune in for next week. Clayton, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Have a good night.